Hey everyone, my name's Kendra with Ray Yoga, and today's video is a simple at-home yoga practice. So whenever you're ready, let's get started. Our hands and knees in the tabletop position. Allow the knees to be hip-width apart, knees stacked underneath the hips, palms stacked underneath the shoulders. Ground deeply into all 10 fingers. Gaze looking down towards the mat in between the hands. Slightly draw the navel in. Start to control the breath, inhaling and exhaling deep and full. Grounding into the left knee, inhale, extend the right leg out behind you. Press back through the right foot, all 5 toes pointing down towards the mat. Keep the hips level, reaching the right leg back. Look over the left shoulder. Cross the right leg over the left, grounding the right toes towards the left side of your mat. Slowly begin to walk the hands towards the left side of your mat. Keep pressing back through the right heel, curving the torso towards the left. Take a couple breaths here. Stretching the right side body. Inhale, walk the hands carefully back through center. Grounding into the palms. Take the right leg back out behind you. It's straight out behind you. Right leg is still lifted. Grounding into the right hand, inhale, extend the left arm out in front of you. Reaching the left fingertips forward, pressing the right heel back. Core is engaged, draw the navel in. Feel the right glute engage. Exhale, ground the left palm onto the mat, release the right knee. Sway the hips from left to right, going back and forth a couple times. Pausing at center. Grounding into the right knee, inhale, extend the left leg out behind you. Left toes are pointing down towards the mat, pressing back through the left heel. Notice the hips, making sure that the hips are level. Look over the right shoulder, cross the left leg over the right, grounding the left toes towards the right side of your mat. Slowly and carefully walk the hands towards the right side of your mat. A nice C curve in the body. Breathing deeply, feeling the left side body begin to lengthen, and we're shortening the right side. Slowly walk the hands back to center. Grounding into the palms, inhale, lift the left leg back out behind you. Good, grounding into the left hand, inhale, extend the right arm out in front of you. So now you have this reaching of the right arm and pressing back of the left leg. Keep the gaze looking down towards the mat, back of the neck nice and long. Drawing the navel in. Take 2 breaths. Exhale, ground the right hand. Release the left knee. Move the hips from left to right. Coming back to center. Tuck your toes. Keep grounding into the palms. Inhale, lift the knees a couple inches off of the mat. Good. Exhale, press the sit bones all the way up towards the ceiling. Downward facing dog. Top of the chest moves towards the top of the thighs. Keep a slight bend in the knees if the calves and the hamstrings feel a little tight. Heels are rerouting down towards the floor. They may or may not touch the ground. Make sure that there's space in between the arms and the ears, grounding deeply into the palms, especially the pointer finger and the thumb. Soften the back of the neck. Shoulder blades broaden. Inhale, look in between the hands and slowly walk the feet all the way towards the hands. Torso folds forward over the legs. Pausing here for a second. Arms dangling down towards the mat. Soften the back of the neck. Place the hands onto the hips. Inhale with a nice long spine. Slowly come up into standing. Great. Come towards the top of your mat if you're not already there. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinging from the hips, take the torso, fold it back forward over the legs. Bend the knees as much as you have to. Ground the hands onto the mat. Step the right foot back. Step your left foot back. Finding your plank. So either allow the knees to be lifted or you can allow the knees to be grounded on the mat. Find your version of plank. Inhale, lift the right toes off of the mat, hovering them. If you're on your knee, just lift the right leg out behind you. Exhale, release the right toes. Inhale, lift the left toes off the mat. Exhale, ground. Take 2 breaths. Exhale, slowly pike your hips into your downward dog. Inhale, look in between the hands, step the right foot forward. Exhale, ground the left heel onto the mat. Keep bending into the right knee. Right knee stacked on top of the right ankle. The left foot is in at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, carry the torso up. Reach the arms up overhead. Squaring the hips. Inhale, reach up. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, open up the arms. Right arm goes forward. Left arm goes back. You may have to open up your stance a little bit wider. Right heel is pointing towards the inside middle part of the left foot. Soften the shoulders. Gaze looking over the right fingertips. Keep bending into the right knee. Look down at the right foot, windmill the arms, ground the palms. Lift the left heel off of the mat. Pressing back through the left heel, the right knee is still bent. Ground the left hand onto the mat. Inhale, twist and reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, ground the right hand onto the mat. Ground the palms. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Find your plank. Exhale, pike your hips nice and slow. Downward dog. When you get into your downward dog, maybe you pedal the feet, or you could find stillness. You could even come down into child's pose if you feel like you need a little bit of a break for the arms. This is your practice. Find what feels right for you. Couple breaths here. Inhale, look in between the hands. Step the left foot forward. Release the right heel, ground it onto the mat, bending into the left knee. Building your foundation, ground deeply into the feet. Inhale, carry the torso up. Arms come up overhead. Squaring the hips, inviting the right hip forward, left hip slightly back. The feet are still hip width apart, so you're not walking on a tightrope. Inhale, lengthen, creating space. As you exhale, open up the arms. Left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. And again, you may need to open up the feet a little bit wider. Keep bending into the left knee. The shoulders are stacked on top of the hips, crown of the head lengthening up towards the ceiling. Exhale, look down at the left foot, windmill the arms, ground the palms, lift the right heel off of the mat. Right toes grounded. Ground the right palm or fingertips onto the mat. Inhale, twisting the torso towards the left. Open up the left arm towards the ceiling. Exhale, ground the left hand onto the mat. Grounding into both palms, step the left foot back to meet the right. Exhale, release the knees, untuck your toes. Slowly sit back onto the heels, crown of the head lengthens up towards the ceiling. Move the legs out of the way and sit down onto your glutes. Towards the top of your mat, ground the feet. Take the arms out in front of you, palms turn down. Now we're going to go really, really slow. Keep grounding the feet onto the mat. As you exhale, slower than you want to, begin to release the back body onto the floor. Vertebra by vertebra. Slow, slow, slow. Engage the core, draw the navel in. There's going to be a part where you start to feel like you just want to cruise down. Resist the urge. Keep breathing. Awesome. And when you get down there, hug the knees in towards the chest. Place the left hand on top of the left knee, right hand on top of the right knee. Keep the inner thighs together. Begin to move the knees in a circular motion. Start off small, move slowly. Go the opposite way with the movement. You can allow the circles to become a little bit bigger. Pausing at center. Separate the knees, opening up the knees nice and wide. Take the soles of the feet together. Place the hands on the outsides of the feet. Drawing the heels down towards the front of the pelvis. If you can't grab your outsides of your feet, feel free to grab the ankles. You could even grab the tops of the knees if you have to as well. Again, make modifications for your body and how you're feeling today. Exhale, slowly release the feet, grounding them onto the mat. Knees are bent. Release the arms down towards your torso. Turn the palms to face the ceiling. Close your eyes or allow the gaze to be soft. Take a deep, full inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale fully through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good. Allow the body to breathe itself. Like always, my friends, take as much time as you need here before you go on to your day or evening. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in the next video.